Everyone and welcome to this video. Today we'll show you our journey of how we got to the idea of this project.
So our journey started from here. So this is the place where we meet, and after this we started our discussion on what we are going to do in this project. So let's start the journey and we will try to show you how we have started our 15-minute talk to our 1 hour discussion, and let's see the video.
So guys, one fine afternoon when I was at my home, my friend Nishant sent me the link of this project through WhatsApp. Seeing this, I was so interested that I wanted to do this project, and thus I called him for a discussion in this place where we met for the first time to discuss our project.
So this was the place that we have chosen that we could meet and discuss about the project. So initially we just know about the project. So then we have, after coming here, we just search for the project and the themes and the sub themes, and then we started discussing that what particular things are there that we can contribute something, what are our areas of interest where we can actually make something interesting for all our viewers. So this is where it all started. So hello guys, so this is the point where we have decided that we would like to share our journey with you all, because it was sort of bit interesting that firstly we discussed that we will be coming for a 15-minute discussion. We will just discuss the topic and finalize something, and then we could just work on it. But when we actually met, we get to know that this thing requires bit more time than it actually seemed to be. So today we are here, but unfortunately it's kind of raining, so it's fine. We are just trying to share a journey. Hurdles will always be there. So thank you.
So guys, when we first started discussing about the app, we thought to discuss the topics. Thus, first of all, we thought that we could build a model on something. There were some ideas like building a satellite recovery model or some other models using what we had learned. But then we discovered that we had no prior experience of building anything, and we had no idea about on what we could build, like the satellite recovery models, etc., etc., because we did not know anything about it. We did not have even the basic knowledge to make anything like that. Then we thought of developing a game on space. This was somewhat in our domain, but then the problem was we had no prior experience of coding, and we could not come to terms with on what app we would build our game. First of all, we thought it would be space based, then we thought something about the solar system, then something about the earth, but then we could not find out how we could educate others with this game. So this was one major problem and hurdle in our way of building the project.
So as you can see that it's still raining, but we are fully committed towards our project and we want to share our journey with you, and it is therefore that we don't see what difficulties they come in our path, but we are always ready to face them. Even this that today is raining, it's something that was a bit unpredictable, but even though if it's raining, we are still making it. And such sort of situations we have even seen in our project. So it's clearly shows that how much committed we are, and similar sort of situations we have seen in a project, and we have always worked hard towards updating it more. It sometimes even the app wasn't working well, but even though we were fully determined that we need to make this project, and therefore after days of hard work we have completed our project. So let's see further that what else have we done. So at this point of time we started discussing all the themes, and we further discussed that what are our areas of interest, and which particular knowledge is required to work on the themes. So finally we resorted that we can do something either on application part or on gaming part. So we further discussed that what we would be able to contribute much better, and finally resorted that we would be making an application. So then we had to find a platform which we can use to build this app, and so for this we did some research work for 2 days, and after that we find Scratch, and we find it very user friendly and the best suit for us. And after this we were committed that we will be doing something on outer space. So the application that we were making, so we were uh, first of all fixed that we had to build an application and it would be based on outer space.
Yes, and when we came across Scratch, we found out that its user interface was very simple because we had no prior experience of coding. We had just done some basic drag and drop programming on some other platforms which were way too complicated. But then we found out the Scratch was very user friendly and we could easily use its interface to build up our application. And then at that point of time we decided that we'll use Scratch to develop our application and build it into a complete project.
So we have decided that there should be something on outer space. So now we have to decide the particular credentials of the project, that what particular things would be there which it would be based on. So we started discussing that what should we do, what should be more better for us to do. So we thought that if we are doing something for awareness part, so we need to focus on building up a base for everyone. So if we think about all the basic things that are related to outer space, then the first thing that comes to our mind is the solar system. And we really thought that how is the usual way that we used to learn about solar system. It's like we used to read about it in our textbooks, and we just have few pictures on it, our teachers teaches us. So finally we thought that why not we create something interactive that would not only spread awareness, but also it will increase the interest of the students to know more about the outer space. So this is how we resorted on to work on making something on solar system, and finally we were all sorted out that what we need to do. It was to build an application and it would be based on the solar system. So now what we were left with is the coding part.
So guys, this is how our 15-minute walk turned out to be a thorough 1 hour discussion, and we came up with the idea of our project, the app INFOSPACE.
And this is how we have begun a journey. I hope you liked this video. Bye bye.